Hi everyone and welcome to another tutorial. It's Tina here. Today I decided to change my right hand from the pinks that I had and decided to go with aqua and do a bit of a mermaid theme. So I used embellishments from OohLaLa Nail Supplies. I've also used a couple of products from Young Nails as well. And I'm going to talk to you about this little gadget here. A little heart with its little presser rod. Oops. This is ideal for pressing out your flat embellishments, but I'll get to that in a moment. So what I did, I'll just show you my hand. So I removed everything. It didn't have a lot of regrowth that I had to deal with. So what I did was I just gave it a quick file down a little bit. I did a kind of semi infill and then I proceeded with the colours. So what I've got with the main aqua colour that you see here, it's the Young Nails Aquamarine Mani Q 101 gloss. I've also used their diamond dust from their Heavenly collection. The rest of it is, and a little bit in there as well, is the embellishments from OohLaLa Nail Supplies. I've used the Mermaid Metallic Aqua for my pinky. I've got iridescent flakes in the blue scattered throughout. I've got it in there, and I kind of did almost like an ombre using the pigment to my advantage. So I had done what I had done with it, and then I did a coat of the pigment. I've placed all the iridescent flakes and some of these little hexagons, which also come in the Mermaid mixes. And then I finished it all, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another coat of the pigment. So I've put the no wipe top coat on top, and then I faded down from the tip back to the cuticle a little bit the metallic aqua pigment. So for the next one, I've made my own little glitter mix. I've used a golden pigment, and then in that I've put the ultrafine pixie dust and champagne pop holo flakes. I've used the Mermaid mix #1. I've used the shells in both of those and some of the little stars. And I've also used the iridescent flakes, the green ones, the lime green ones for my thumb, and the blue ones in my ring finger. And what I did to get the shells to sit properly, because they are relatively flat, I use my tweezers and I grab the shell, and because it's kind of flat, and then what I do is I just bend it just a little bit. It will bend. Then I flip it around, and then I bend it again. So then it's got a slight curve. I don't know if you can see that a little bit. Should have used a different colour, but can you see that there? So it sits better on your nail plate. Oops. So again, I've got little hexagons and little diamonds and things. I didn't use the diamonds from the glitter mix, but I love the little hexagons because they're almost like fish scales, and they're iridescent, holographic almost, and they do have a bit of a bend to them. So they go on really, really well. So they don't, and they're soft, so they're not rigid like, say, the little shells. So they're really, really soft, they're really thin, and they come in different sizes. There's smaller ones and larger ones, and they're beautiful. So they were used as well. On my index finger, I used my gold mix again, and what I also did was, apart from the gel polish that I used there, I've also used a little bit of their Mission Control paint by Young Nails as well. And I just used a 000 fine liner brush, and I just did a few little strokes there. And then I wasn't happy, and I thought, I want to do something more with it, and I needed to use a cover pink. Now when I have been speaking to people about my nails, they've been asking me, what do I construct my nails with? So mine are sculpted with a clear builder gel. What I did there though, All these years of doing nails, I cannot do, for the life of me, I cannot do my right hand with acrylic. So I can do acrylic on everybody else. I just cannot do my right hand. I can do my left hand, but I can't do my right hand. So what I did was, with my number 10 crimped brush, I applied really tiny, several little tiny beads, fairly wet beads, and I just kept going and going with it until I was happy with the colour. Waited till it set, of course, and then I folded into shape and then finished it. So I surprised myself. I did it, but only just, and it's again one of those things. I don't have any cover pinks in gel, in your builder gels. I don't have any. I used to use many years ago Light Elegance, and I used to also use the C&D Breezer gels, and they were pretty good because you can file them and all that. But I just found that the majority of my clients now, since I moved to the Gold Coast from Brisbane, are acrylic girls mostly, and that's what I've been doing. So anyhow, that's what I've got on there. I did a bit of a fade. With my thumbnail, I used the gel polish first, and then I faded it sort of about halfway, and then I used my gold mix and faded that down. To apply it, I've put a thin coat of base gel, and then I just sprinkled it on, and then just tapped it here and there with another brush just to make sure I've got enough coverage. Cured it, and then proceeded, put another coat of a base gel on there to adhere the embellishments, same with the ring finger, and that's how that was done. If you have any questions in regards to the products I've used, or you have any suggestions for anything, I'm all ears. I'm happy to answer anyone's questions and add to anything, and you guys are welcome to do whatever you like and post on the page as well. Now I'll get back to this little tool. This is also from OohLaLa Nail Supplies, and what I will show you is I've done one of these, if I can pick it up. That's a little gear from the steampunk products that you can get. See how it's bent? Now I've got another one which is flat, completely flat. So what I did was I placed it into my little heart like that, so it's not doing anything. I then placed the rod on top, so it's like a hard plastic. It's not glass, so it's some sort of a hard plastic. The rod is semicircular as well, just like the groove in the heart. So then you just pop that on top and press hard. And then you have a bent piece, and that will sit nicely on the nails. So then you don't have to worry about filing them away or anything. So that's what that one is for. I will be doing a steampunk set as well. If you'd like to know anything else, or you would like me to demonstrate anything else, just let me know. Throw some comments in there, and I'll definitely get back to you ASAP. Thank you so much for watching.